Hello, everyone. My name is Ryan Cole, and I have now been officially teaching for 12 years. I initially started my career out in California on the coast. I taught high school English and as well as ESL for 7 years. I met my beautiful wife, who's from Ohio, so we decided to move out to Ohio, start a family 5 years ago, and I have been teaching at Ridgeview STEM Junior High School in Pickerington, Ohio for the last 5 years. One of the things I love about this district is they're very forward thinking. 2 years ago, our district decided to go one to one with technology. That means every single student in my classroom, all 135 of them, have Chromebooks. This is a huge advantage when it comes to using technology and integrating technology successfully into my classroom. And so I have access to a ton of tools that I can use with my students. All of my students are on Google platforms, so I use Google Classroom over almost every single day. The district has also purchased several programs that will supplement some of the things that I do. I teach English, 7th grade English, and so one of the programs we have at our disposal is a program called iReady, which students can use to monitor their online paths and their gaps and things of that nature. We also have a presentation platform that the district pays for called Pear Deck, which I love and I use quite often with students, and there's so many different ways that you can implement this. We also have some creative platforms like WeVideo where students can create their own video slides or presentations, which I really, really enjoy and really like for the creative process and having my students go through that. So I'm pretty lucky in the sense that I have a ton of tools at my fingertips that I can use. Now, my strengths and weaknesses, one of my strengths is that I am a risk taker, and so I'm willing to just go for it and kind of abandon some of those old norms and old ways of doing things. I don't believe in that. I believe that education should be forward thinking and that we should always be trying to improve our craft. And so I'm willing to dive in. However, with that being said, I think one of my weaknesses goes along with that, and that is that sometimes in the creative process, uh, I tend to let kids kind of use an unstructured format. And so a lot of times my students get kind of confused when it comes to what the expectations or what the goals are for an assignment. And so I would say that sometimes I just kind of need to slow down and make sure the expectations and the overall goals are very specific and very clear to my students without kind of ruining or preventing students from creating something that's unique and individual. Um, I am pretty comfortable when it comes to Google Apps. I use many of them every single day. I wouldn't say I'm an expert, but I'm pretty comfortable using those programs. The one program I haven't used, which I'm really excited about using, especially in this class, is Google Plus Community. I don't often use that program. Only started using it this year, and I see how great the potential is for students to be able to collaborate and communicate online, maybe even engage in a PBL or a group project through this program. So I'm excited to use that as well to communicate with all of you, and I look forward to working with all of you this year and learning from you. So we'll see you soon, and have a good night.